Hello everybody, welcome back to Crafty Elf, and today we're back with No Man's Sky, where I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we can maybe bring Artemis back to life. So that'll be fun. So yeah, let's go. So the quest here says bring the Mind Ark to Artemis. Do I have that? No, that's a log. Do I have that with me? Like, did I make that last episode? I did. So cool. I think, yeah, I needed the soul engine and the wiring loom and the glass. Okay. So I guess I'll just go over there. It's too far to walk, so we'll fly. Alright, let's go. There's the Hollow Terminus. Let me just find the landing spot. Whoops. Where are you? Landing spot. There we go. It just did it for me. Sweet. Okay. Bring the Mind Ark to Artemis. Okay. Let's go. No, come on. I was gonna jetpack up these couple stairs, and I missed it. Come on. Wait, can I just... Ha ha! Teleportation! That's cool. Okay, one more ladder, and then we got Artemis. Okay. Holographic comms tower. Here we go. Hello, terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. Yep. Tuned to Artemis, who is apparently dead. Signal match detected, though. And there she is. I mean, why not? I attempt to comfort Artemis, telling them that everything will be alright. They turn to me with a wild look of panic, clearly not expecting my voice. Who is that? Who... Identify yourself. I tell Artemis I am their friend, that I cannot find them within the portal, but I have found a way to restore them. I didn't think you would come back. You never gave up, did you? All these years? What do you mean? I've been here for 20 years, waiting for you to... You were going to find my star chart, weren't... You'll be safe soon. Who is that? Who's there? Artemis repeats their words again, our conversation all but forgotten. They stare at me, their eyes pained, their mind trapped in an endless loop. They do appear to have spent 20 years in this pseudo-death, haunted by loneliness and fear. If the stranger's device works, perhaps it can help Artemis move on. Use the Mind Ark. Activate the Mind Ark. I do not know what I expect. Some show of light and fury, some catharsis where Artemis emerges in the flesh, restored to life but before my eyes. But it is not to be. One moment I see their hologram, the next there is nothing. The stranger who gave me these blueprints beckons me over, their signal still alive. Oh, hello, Null. Travelers are a dream, an idea that we have some special place in this universe. Artemis had it, you had it, Apollo too, though they would conceal it. Even I had this dream long ago. We are countless, my friend, walking these worlds, yearning for friendship. No one wants to be alone, not truly. But the closer you get to others, the more you risk hurting yourself, hurting them. The deepest secret of the universe is not that of the glass, or the aeons, or the progenitors. It is the final act, the decision to abandon those who need you. It is the primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. What? Go to the stars, traveler. Your friends wait for you. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return when you are finished. We have much to discuss. Well, I hope that doesn't mean I, like, kill her for good. Bring Artemis to Nada. A copy of Artemis has been stored in the Mind Ark. Fly to space and summon the anomaly. Okay, I've copied Artemis. Whoops, let me down the ladder. I didn't necessarily need to do that. So I copied Artemis, and dang it, too late. So I copied Artemis, and then maybe it's like one of those upload to the system or whatever. Like her full consciousness, not just whatever weird echo there was. Alright, hopefully Nada knows what to do. And can actually, you know, bring her to life fully again. And bring Artemis to Nada. Okay, summon the anomaly from the quick menu. Yep, I know. Summon the space anomaly. Okay, planetary interference. Need to go farther. Okay, I should be out in space by now. Yep, there we go. Anomaly. Okay. Bring Artemis to Nada. Okay, here we go. All right. Welcome to the anomaly. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try one more time. It's not gonna work, but I want to see if I can talk to Ariadne. You know, I have forgotten what she said anyway. Yeah, when am I supposed to be able to return? I don't know. Hello, Nada. Friend entity. Polo observed your signal approach, but it was anomalous. The signature was from the wrong time. Are you well? Not incomplete, not fading? Nada's visor light flares, burning with concern and distress. I tell Nada that I am well. My condition has not changed since I emerged from the portal. Nada relaxes, but a question still hangs in the air. I tell him about Artemis, about Null, and about the Mind Ark. The vessel glows brightly as I reveal it. It is Echo. I never thought to see a traveler's soul. You are so beautiful. But friend entity, this Artemis Echo is in pain, disconnected. This ark is no rescue. Ask why. Artemis Echo will never have a body again, will never explore again. Old life is gone, but we can help them. Nada has a machine. No, not a machine. It is something living, a refuge. There is a choice. You may upload Artemis Echo to machine, to sub-simulation where they may live on. Or help Artemis Echo end suffering. Simulation, another way. That's because there's another way. Shakes their head strangely, trying to adopt my own mannerisms. The gesture is appreciated, if disconcerting, so no. You must choose. Upload to them to machine, to the sub-simulation where they have end on, or help Artemis Echo end suffering. What's the simulation? I ask what life would be like inside of this simulation. Nada pauses for a moment, staring at me strangely. Nada tells me that Artemis will still feel joy at the things they experienced, but if they should learn of their fate, that they were alone, no longer real, unable to meet their friends, such knowledge may cause them great pain. You must choose. Yep. Well, dang. Go and speak with Polo, traveler. It will help you calibrate the machines, no matter what your decision. Whatever you do, I am proud of your compassion. You are a traveler friend. Decide Artemis's fate. Oh my goodness. So, like, she's basically just trapped in this simulation, not real thing forever. Or she doesn't really have a body. Or she's just dead forever. Nada told me what you need to do. Just know, friend, that we support you, no matter the choice. I will prepare the machine. It is not a friend's private refuge. Please treat it with care. At Nada's private terminal. Where is that? I think it's gotta be this way, I assume, then. Hello, Mercury. This machine is ancient and powerful, a relic of a world long since destroyed. This craft is extraordinary. It is clearly tended to often, and with great love. I feel a whisper, not as faint hum over the speaker. As they commune with the machine, the words on the panel unscramble themselves. Nada Entity Authorization detected. Secondary Simulation 5 right enabled. This relic is a simulation of the solar system, a prayer offered by ancient Korvax to the Atlas, now reshaped at the heart of the anomaly. A single false solar system, so dear to Nada, it will act as home for Artemis, should I wish it. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna upload her. I upload Artemis to the simulation. A streak of blue light blazing through the air before me. It fades after a moment, disappearing into the depths of the machine. Nada tells me that it is done. For my sake, they will permit transmissions to and from this simulation, at least while the anomaly passes through safe systems. They warn me that Artemis will need some time to grow adjusted to their new life. Speak with Nada and Polo if you wish. The machine hums, glowing with a life and power that unnerves me. The terminal is scrambled, its display unreadable. Broadcast message. I attempt to send a message into the simulation. It does not work. I do not know what I expected. How could a whole universe listen? Okay. Sure. I guess that's her home now. Well, speak with Nada and Polo, I guess. Okay, Nada, I did it. Artemis Echo will live on. Traveler took them from corruption and restored them to a life of exploration. To see a solar system that none but Korvax have ever witnessed. You have done well, Traveler. Don't worry, friend. We will take good care of Artemis simulation. The souls of your allies are safe with us. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I go to space. Go back to space. Wait, this is the wrong way. Return to space when ready to continue. Well, I guess this is the best, because even when she was talking to me, she was dead the whole time. So at least now she's alive and can talk. Oh, man, it's still not fun though. Alright, what next? Frequency, Apollo. Are you receiving? Test, test. The holo terminus is showing available again. Your signal was thought you were gone. It's a relief to hear Apollo again. It feels like we have not spoken in a long time. I try to recount the experience to Artemis, Apollo as best I can. The gateway, the strange planet, a vast machine, the crimson orb. As I talk, I realize the memories themselves are unstable, that I cannot form them in my mind. It is just a dull, aching red. I tell Apollo that I think I saw the Atlas itself. You saw it? You met the Atlas? The Gek, the Korvax, they worship it as a god. I never thought it was real, never thought... Are you alright? I can't imagine what you've gone through. It's terrifying, just a machine and not a god. Well, it's not a god, but... It was pretty terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I tell Apollo of the things the Atlas said, how it spoke of travelers and sentinels as if we were protocols, not living things. The way it views us, the way it looked at me, I felt as if life and death were just fragile dreams, not real concepts at all. At least it didn't harm you. And I think there's something in what you just said. The Korvax pay homage to the Sentinels precisely because they believe them to be servants of this Atlas. We should investigate this further. This machine will lead us to the Sentinel nest. We'll be rich before we know it. There are more important things. I suggest we have bigger things to worry about. The Atlas felt hostile, inexplicable in its motives and purpose, not to mention all that has happened since. I tell Apollo of Artemis's grave and my encounter with the mysterious traveler Null. I suggest there is more going on here than an opportunity to earn units. Artemis is dead? I don't... How? Who would... I know I made fun of them, but that was easy. They cared, they believed, and I... What's happened to them? Where have you buried Artemis? I want to say goodbye if I can. I tell Apollo that Null gave me a way of saving Artemis, to restore them to a form of life. Apollo was initially excited at the prospect of going to meet Artemis, but I explain the nature of what I did. I tell him that Artemis' soul lives on only within a simulation, unable to go beyond. Was that right? It is a long time before Apollo speaks again. Will they be happy? I hope so. I'm not said she would be. You did the right thing. You tried. Whatever you might be feeling now, know that you are a good friend. I have to go through the portal and join you, that much is clear. We just need to figure out the right glyphs, the right address for that world of yours. Find a monolith. Search for patterns in the data. These things are machines, and we simply need to understand their code. Okay. Apollo's coming. Monolith detected. Where is it? Here it is. Let's go. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for, but I was not expecting to go in that fast. So there's the approximate location. I guess that's what it'll have to be. Okay. Look at a portal full of Apollo, so he's gonna... Okay. Target sweep activated. Estimated distance 300 units. Okay, so it's a ways away. Whoa, it's a low gravity planet. I discovered this, but I'm not sure I've ever been here. Plentiful resources likely. Elevated strain on life support systems. Doesn't look like there's many resources right now, but... Okay. That looks sufficiently monolithy. Like my shit. I don't know where my ship is. But wait, there's a thingy over there. Wonder if it might just be copper. I could mine it if I wanted to. Life support system's low. Oh, extra strain on my life support. I'm assuming that's the monolith. Yeah, it has to be. Monolith detected. Ah, this is so cool though. Activate a portal ley line. Legacy of whatever. Legacy of Neru Babu. Booba. Neru Booba. Anomaly. I see the stone of the monolith. It's immovable muted silver. And yet something lurks beneath. It is gray and yet not gray. A crimson calling out from somewhere below its cold surface. Locate a portal. Tracing to source. Portal, is that off planet? I don't know. Either way, where is my starship? It is over there. Well, I don't want to waste life support getting copper. I can get that basically anywhere. Okay, there it is. Just run. We'll get to wherever this portal is. Dang, life support low. I can refuel it fairly easily, I do believe, but yeah, probably I'm gonna need to do it, especially if the portal is also on this planet. Life support 10. Well, okay, let's get in. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna recharge this definitely. Life support. Oxygen. Okay. It might, I think it is on this planet, but wow. Okay, that even boosting, that's what? 15 minutes? So I'm gonna need to go towards space and do a pulse jump. Yeah, okay. And even going up to space, that like significantly reduced, or like reduced the time. Portal. That looks like a portal. Initiating landing sequence. I don't have to drive anywhere. I think like our Apollo will like actually physically be able to come out. Maybe. Ruins of Atenia. This is like a similar place. Oh, glyphs. Glyph 1. Organic. Okay. Hopefully they don't all need to be at 100%. Sodium, carbon. More carbon. Some more sodium. More dihydrogen. Okay, there's dihydrogen right over there. Does this place have any plants? Cobalt. Oh, and silver. I might as well. Maybe cobalt is one of the things I could use. We have any plants. Marrow bulbs. Fauna non-existent, dang it. Okay, do we have sodium anywhere? No. I did get some hydrogen. Hopefully hopefully it doesn't... Ooh, there's stuff here. Maybe I can just go through here. Sodium. Sodium nitrate. Okay. Okay, this one. Carbon. 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 Just want to make sure everything I can is up to 100. So yeah, I literally just need carbon. Unfortunately, there is no carbon here. So, I'm going to have to go home, grab carbon, and just come back. I want to grab a bunch. Okay. What the? Sure, guys. Just, I think, coming out of the ground. Why not? That was crazy. Okay. I just want carbon. And a lot of it, because I don't want to have to come back for more. Sturdy tree you are. I probably have enough carbon by now. Okay, sweet. Alright, well. Let's go back. So, see you in a bit there. Okay, now. To charge it. Might wanna recharge this real quick first. And there we go. Fully recharged, everything. Traveler capture loop enabled, anomaly event contained. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. I am unsure if I should listen. Request this planet's address. Okay. So... So I have the address. What am I supposed to do now? Yeah, I've so far failed to see any of my fellow travelers beyond their projections. In the case of Artemis, perhaps there was never anything more. Apollo will be different. I have the address for this portal, and they should be able to reach this planet just as I did. Okay, so that's what I'm wanting to do. Yeah, relay the portal glyphs. Scan for Holo Terminus. Holo Terminus detected. I'm gonna need to refuel this. It is over there. Probably on incoming. Well, too bad for you, Storm. I already left. I'm already in the spaceship and I'm leaving your planet. Let's go. Yeah, it's on Terra Vitae. Okay. So this way, not Artemis, Apollo will be able to like come out in physical form onto my system. So that'll be cool. I do hope at some point soon I do get to talk to Artemis again. They said I could. Whoa, it's foggy. Holo Terminus, approximate location. I cannot see. Whoa. We have water. Okay, is this a storm? Probably. Right? Yeah, it is a storm. Okay. Alright, well, I'll see you after the storm. That's over then. Target sweep. It's this way, a ways away. Oh, we got a list thing. And also this animal wants to kill me. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to kill you. Use your insides for, selling. Damaged machinery. Cool. Feline liver and some nanites. Just what I needed. Let me pause for a sec just to check that out. Not go over there necessarily, but what does it look like? I don't know. I might want to go over there. There we go. Let's see if I can do that teleportation trick again. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Brillianto. Oops, don't walk off the edge. Yeah. Skipped a ladder. These always take a while. Okay, let's talk to Apollo. All terminus activated. Tune to Apollo. Let's roll. Signal match detected. Hey, Apollo. Have you found the glyphs for your world? I'm almost ready. My suit is upgraded, my stomach is full, and I've hired a Gek to look after my farm while I'm away. What about the farm? Yes, I have a farm. What of it? It's not much, mostly fruit I've found in my travels, but I'm hoping to expand. Anyway, this is no concern of yours. We have a portal to contend you, do we not? I wanted to be a gardener, but alas, the traveler life called to me. As I look at Apollo, I think of all that I saw within the portal, of what happened to Artemis when they walked that same path. Think of the face of the Atlas, the way Nardan warned me not to return to those tunnels. I do not know if the portals are safe. I give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care to remember what happened to Artemis. They assure me that they will, promising to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can from this so-called null. They warn me to be careful too. Null. Who are you? Two lost souls, one who cared too much and one who cared too little. Their lives have not become what was promised, have they? Every sentient being that has ever lived has felt this way at some point. I know I did, once upon a time. I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. Oh, I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with portals. But whatever you did, I am here now, and I need your help. The Atlas. It is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out. Why do you need my help? The Sentinels do not just keep the peace around the universe. Their motives run deeper than that, seeking out anomalies in the multiversal structure and eliminating them from existence. Have you looked at me? What do you think a sentinel would do if they came across my form? No, it has to be you, traveler. There is an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of a crashed freighter of great interest to our investigation. There we will find the first secret, I am sure of it. Know that the Atlas is neither enemy nor friend to us, no more than the air or the wind might be called such names. But it is terrified, it is in pain, and we have a responsibility to help its suffering no matter the cost. Visit the observatory. Locate the observatory marked by Null. Null has a task for me. There is something happening in the galaxy, some great unraveling of the threads that kept reality bound together. I am to investigate, going around the sentinels where they cannot. Visit Null's chosen observatory. More support systems low again. Sodium, you mostly just giving me sodium. What? Come on. Look, sorry, pal, but save and chart unknown sector. Okay. Nanites. Condensed carbon. That is a little ways away. Okay. I don't really need to check out that thingy. Let's go to my ship. Yeah, I don't even know where it is anyway. Lost it. Ah, well. Whoops. Ha! Perfect. Perfectly timed. I'm gonna grab this oxygen because I need it. What's that in the distance? It's weird. So Apollo will be coming soon. Artemis is quite literally trapped in the simulation. And Null wants me to investigate the falling apart of the universe. Okay, I will do that in a bit, but first to the observatory. Yeah, okay, I don't need to pulse, I can just go. This is a pretty place. We got a rainbow and everything. It's a double rainbow, too. Double rainbow. And that looks like an observatory to me. Am I wrong? Probably, actually. Or am I right? No, I'm right. Ha! Null's observatory. What? Sales Gek Kefo. Okay, I'm here. How do I get in? Let me in. Okay. Here's what looks like an entry point. If it's literally just sodium. Hey, Sales Gek. The trader eyes the facility exit wistfully, catching a glimpse of the lush landscape beyond its walls. They look as if they have been stuck here for a while. Despair, Gek trader! Suit! They reach down with their beak and dejectedly pecked at their equipment. Their exosuit is falling far to the seam and appears to be growing moss. They are ill-equipped to venture outside. I don't know which one. I'll go for carbon. My friend was confused. They look at me and blink rapidly before turning away. Dejected, they gently peck at the carbon. It greets me politely enough, but a faint acidic smell discourages further interaction with them. Okay. What is it? Null's prediction was correct. The terminal is curiously open, the logs ready for me to read. This observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station manned by a Gek specialist. A translator, they were accused of questioning things that should not be questions, of sowing the seeds of dissent. This posting was meant as punishment. But it appears that this posting was the making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks. Aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that do not exist, and events that did not happen. The Gek went out to investigate one such craft, a life signature of a Korvax still on board. They never returned. Is this how Nada and Pola met? Is this how my friends found each other? There's a signal on the council, a warning on repeat, 16 short bursts of data in a loop. 16 is an important number in this game for some reason, so make a note of that. Extract coordinates. Extract coordinates for the distress signal. A crashed vessel awaits me on another world. Whoa. Whoa, it's loading. Okay. Freighter crash site located. There we go. Over there. Find the wreck of Nada's crashed freighter. Coordinates originally logged by Gek specialist Polo. Black door. Well, how interesting. Yes, this is also locked, I'm sure. Yep, Atlas Pass required. Not even sure what that is. Maybe something you have to, like, buy with real money. Off planet. Yep. And there's even my freighter, which I have. It's pretty cool. I got a freighter in case you didn't remember from last episode. Or maybe another episode 2 ago. I don't know. Nanites. Yep, okay. Let's see. Sweet, I can still do it. Alright, let's go off planet for this crash freighter. Crash site. Approximate location, but it's in space. Wait, no, it's off. It's on a different planet. Probably on Duan Omega, is my guess. I'll be jumping between these two places. Unless they crashed in space for some reason. Incoming message. Trade frequency. Friend has units. And I, even before I speak, the pilot has already prepared their cargo manifest. They seem keen to do a deal. That's a lot. Geknip. Sure. That's it. Why do I want to buy residual goop? Okay, none of these are really of interest to me, and I'm kind of poor. But I can sell some of the stuff that I don't need. Like that, and this, and this. I do have Starship launch fuel. Sweet. Yeah, hold on to that. Feline liver. This stuff. And, yeah, why not some marrow bulbs? Want to hold on to that salvage data. Is there any other stuff I was going to sell? Moradite. Well, sorry, friend. You did not get any monies. I'm assuming they did crash on planet then. I imagine, like, this stuff has got to be it, right? But which one do I go to? Let's go to this one. And here we go. I'm assuming this is where I want to be. What? 1,000 units that way? Okay. I mean, that's like several times as long. Please don't shoot me, man. Renee Geck is sending assistance in our cause. Seek assistance in our cause. You will make a donation, yes? That anyone who is not with us is against us. I'm poor. You have declared yourself our enemy. You are no friend, traveler. Mission destination reached. Land to begin search. Come on, man, like... We got more? Okay. A very economical strategy of staying in one place and just shooting them while target locking. Do we have any? Okay. Standing increased. Hey. Okay. Approximate location reached. I mean, journey milestone accomplished. Scrapper. Destroyed 15 starships. Land. Land. Just land, man. It's not this either. Okay, well, at least this is closer. Oh, wait, no, it is this. Landed on this wing. We got this thingy. And this is Nada's crashed freighter. Logged by Polo. So, and then they started the anomaly. Support low. Okay, I'll recharge you. And I'll also... Okay, out of range. Unsalvageable wreck. Crew manifest missing. Limited data available. One log encryption key. How do I get that? Search the crash site for secure containers. Use the analysis visor and terrain manipulator to search underground. Where are these cargo pods I keep seeing? Are they underground? Underground, man. Oh boy. Well, looks like we got an excavation jog, boys. Hey, log encryption key. What? What on radiation leak? What? Oh no. What happened? Okay. Well, oh, am I gonna have to do this several times? Because it said 1 out of 3. Maybe. Read log. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. Of course, I need to do this again. Okay, well... I want to check up here. Is it like... Did they put it up here? Maybe they did. Cargo pod, yep. These things move away. What? Y? No, I want all of... I think I'm gonna click X instead of Y in that like split stack or whatever. Lock encryption key. And then it starts radiation in. Let's do this one more time while I can. There's one over that way that looks to be in there. so I don't have to go digging. Yep. These things can't be active, but... And I got another encryption key. Let's get out of here before they radiation me. Haha! Now, it looks like there's 3, so I think I got it. So let's read the log, and then I'll probably be done for today. Okay. No. Okay. Ship logs requested. Accessing. Read log. They struck as one. An attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end, to their credit. They concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. They are coming now. The screams of my friend resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them what we already know, all of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me in another universe. 10 just like me, 1,000, 1,000,000. We are not alone, for every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived. We existed, no matter the horror at the end. There at my door. Error. Unexpected log termination. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. Transmit the fighter's log to null. Look at a holo terminus. Holo terminus located. Where is you then? You are off-world. Think I should just go over there? Sure, I'll speak with Null, and then that'll probably be where we end it for today. So, yeah, as I get back to my starship, is not that far away. It's just over there. I love these low gravity things because, like, you literally use the jetpack to travel because it refuels by the time you start falling towards the ground. It's awesome. Here we go. Sweet, let's go to the... Yep, okay, not enough fuel. Luckily, I have launch fuel. Pirate transponder. Oh, these I can sell. Mercenary skill to collect any bounties. Okay. Might have to, I'll do that eventually, the bounties thing at least. Ooh, frequency, Artemis. I escaped, Traveler. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And then the next I was here. Well, wherever here is. This new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful, but I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though. We'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, that I made the choice to bind their soul within the simulated solar system. Oh my goodness, do I tell her the truth? I'm sorry, Artemis. There will be time for that later, I do believe. For now, be happy. I tell Artemis I will help, though much has happened since we last spoke. I tell them I am performing an urgent mission for a newly discovered traveler by the name of Null. I will assist Artemis with their star chart when I can, but it may be some time. They should attempt to find another pathway off their world if they can. Artemis' response is muted, but they do not disagree. They wish me luck and terminate the communication. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's looks. Oh, that's just a thingy erupting out of the sky, out of the ground, because, you know, why not? Transmit the freighter's log to Null, and I'll tell Artemis, Nada about Artemis. Sweet! I can just go up here. That was second story, so. Alright, Null. I've got some news. Ah, man. Why you gotta be like this, Artemis? Why did you have to die? What did you find out there? Tell me everything. I tell Null of the freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Korvax entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Korvax entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think that anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if it did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently. But there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with singular perception. The Sentinels move between the dimensions at will. What about the Sentinels? That is slightly more important here, I think. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universes, preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. What went wrong? It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between the universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking cartographer and speak with them. I will translate. Speak to a Viking cartographer. Okay, well, on that note, I think it's time to end for today. Next episode, I will go and find a Viking cartographer. Oh, in another system, even. So, yeah, Artemis is technically alive, and I at least hope she's happy in this new world. At least she doesn't have all the crazy pain from when she was half dead and trapped in an endless loop. But, yeah. Until then, this has been Crafty Elf. I'll see you next time. Bye!